Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me on this very special edition of Maverick Watch Reviews. Yes, it's that time of year again where I make fun of an Invicta watch. I have to admit, I love doing this. I know it pisses off Invicta owners, but honestly, I really don't care. These watches are absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why a grown adult would buy one of these things, but hey, you know, there are some guys out there that love these watches. So anyway, this is going to be a feast for their eyes. They're going to love this thing and think this is just some sort of fine, piece of engineering from Invicta. But anyway, I'm not going to go over all the specs because honestly, who gives a crap? I'm not going to, go over a lot of different stuff with this watch. But anyway, today we have got I guess it's like the Star Wars limited edition Boba Fett model from Invicta. I don't care what the model number is. I really don't care. I just want to show off how ridiculous these watches are. And again, I don't understand why a grown man would buy these, licensed watches from Invicta. Some companies do licensed watches nice, like Citizen. They do them correct. They don't go overboard and they're not outlandish and they're not ugly. And some other watch companies do great jobs with their licensed material. But for some reason, Invicta just goes the gaudy, hideous route and the comical route. And I don't understand why. But anyway, let the review begin. Here we go. All right, guys, this is where I would normally tell you to check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like this or any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. Again, I do get a small commission, but in this case, don't go to Amazon. Don't buy this thing. I won't make a commission off of it, thankfully. They're just ridiculous, man. But let's go ahead and check this thing out. You know what? I guess I want to show you a couple things. And there is actually one thing, and I say one thing about this watch that I do like, other than the fact that I'm not going to end up owning it and keeping it. That's it. So you get a really nice Invicta branded microfiber cleaning cloth. Ooh, look at that thing, wow. Here is the watch itself. There you go. God, my eyes are bleeding. Oh, Jesus. Okay. There we go. Let's take a look at the tag. No inflated MSRP. Normally they would slap like $1,200 on here or something like that. Of course, you can get this watch for about 180 bucks on Amazon's site if you're just determined to get this thing. Again, $180 will get you this piece of horological beauty, whatever. Anyway, so there it is. Now, the funny part is when I got this off of Amazon, it said that it came with a 3-slot watch case. And let me go ahead and put that up on the screen here. Here is the inside of what you were supposed to get with this watch. Now, I don't know if this is Amazon's fault or maybe they stopped making these cases. Invicta did, I'm not quite sure. But there is the inside of the case. Again, you've got 3 slots there to put other, Invictas. I guess if you've got a big collection of Invictas, to put them in there. And then here is the outside of the watch cases. Again, it's like a Pelican style case. Of course, it's Star Wars branded. There you go. And again, I didn't get that. I just got this limited edition box, and these are limited edition. I think they make 1,977 of these. I guess that's when Boba Fett appeared. If you're a Star Wars fanatic, you'll know all about this, I'm sure. But I guess that's the appearance of Boba Fett. So I guess, there are some of these on eBay that come with the case. In fact, that's where I got these pictures, by the way. So anyway, so there is the case that I didn't get. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. There's nothing else in here. Of course, you got some more Star Wars branding right there, Invicta branding. Let's take a look at the rest of the case. Lucasfilm, yada, yada, yada. There you go. Oops, can't forget this luxurious microfiber cleaning cloth. There you go. All right, let's get this out of the way. So again, I'm not going to go over all the specs because honestly, I don't want to waste too much of my valuable lifetime on this watch. I think it's around either 54 millimeters or 58 millimeters. I know it's about 18 millimeters thick. It weighs probably a good pound and a half. This thing is really heavy. It is a massive, massive watch, guys. I mean, we're talking like block out the sun big, you know, an Invicta Eclipse big. These things are huge, gigantic. Now, I call it the Fake-Ograph in my thumbnail because obviously it's a chronograph, but absolutely worthless as a chronograph. When you press this upper button here at 2 o'clock, I guess it starts some sort of little wheel down there that counts down the seconds. And then over on here on the 9 o'clock dial, there's like a, I don't know, like a 60-minute timer or something. And then over on the 3 o'clock dial, that's like your 24-hour dial. Obviously, totally worthless. It's not meant to be used. I wouldn't think that Invicta would actually want somebody to actually try to use this as a chronograph. Of course, you get a non-screwdown crown right here. You just pop it out. There you go. It hacks. You can set the time on your Boba Fett Fake-Ograph if you want to do that. Actually, crown action, not bad. Feels pretty good. Let me see. Of course, you got a, I guess that's some sort of Boba Fett, I don't know, like symbol or something. I'm not quite sure what that is. Again, you Star Wars guys are going to know what that is. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars. Absolutely love Star Wars. I just hate this watch. So there you go. The chronograph pushers have a little bit of knurling on them. The case is like that dark emerald green. Think of like a Japanese beetle in the summer. That kind of green. Same exact green. You got some sort of painted, I guess, braided like metal rope around the dial here, around the bezel, with some fake screws. Again, the dial is very 3D. Of course, you got the Boba Fett, I guess, you know, the front part of his mask there. And of course, these other little sub-dials. And then you have, you don't even have date. You don't even have a date on this watch. You just have the chronograph feature, which again is absolutely worthless. Again, this hand doesn't stop. That's just your running seconds. And then when you press this, that starts the little hand down there moving. Let me see if I can get it to work here. Might have to reset it. There you go. I had to reset it. All right. So now it's resetting back to, I guess, the 1 minute mark over here. So you press it and it starts ticking away. I don't know if y'all can see that. There you go. And then you stop it and then it resets. There you go. And then this hand over here at 9 o'clock counts off the minutes. And I think it goes up to 60 minutes. And again, over here is your 24-hour dial. All right, guys. What else I want to show you about this interesting timepiece? Again, very heavy, extremely heavy. The one thing I do like about this, and I absolutely hate to admit this strap is really comfortable. I actually put this on my wrist. I was a little bit worried that my wrist would reject it. I might get some sort of rash or something. But it's actually really, really comfortable. I don't know. I guess it's some sort of rubber that they're using, obviously. But it's really comfortable. And it doesn't look that bad. But, you know, it's a little silly. Got a whole bunch of extra stuff in there that it doesn't need. There's your Invicta branded buckle right there. You got 2 movable keepers. Let me go ahead and take it off. Let me unbuckle it here. God, this thing is heavy. All right. Let me put it on the wrist. And actually pretty comfortable, I have to admit. Hold on. Doing reps with my watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Whew, man, that was a workout. All right, so there you go. There it is on wrist. Again, here's your big old Invicta tag. And again, normally this would have some sort of really inflated MSRP right there. I mean, I've seen them up to like $1,300. And then you go to Costco and the watch is like 89 bucks or something. So there you go. Let's take a look at the Caseback. Because I don't care about this watch, I'm going to show you the Caseback in full. Again, these are limited to 1977. I think this one is, let me see, limited edition. This is number 1925 of 1977. Water resist is 100 meters. Of course, you got all the licensing stuff from Lucasfilm. You do get a flame fusion crystal, guys. I have no idea what flame fusion means, but it's some sort of, I can guarantee you there's no sapphire in there. Some sort of, proprietary crystal that Invicta always uses. I always see flame fusion. So there you go. Let's see what else. It looks like the Lume. Let me see what the Lume says. Did it say anything about the Lume back here? I thought it did. Trinite or Trinite? I can't really read it. Some sort of Trinite night glow. Trinite night glow. So we're going to check out the Lume here in just a second. Of course, there's your Star Wars branding. There is the Invicta hologram sticker right there as well. I actually don't mind the Caseback, tell you the truth. I kind of like the look of a Caseback, I have to admit. Pretty cool looking. Of course, it's still got the sticker. It's still got the other sticker on there as well as the holographic sticker right there. So there you go. And then again, that case. Now, I just noticed the case looks a little bit different depending on the light, or maybe that's just the underside. The underside kind of has like a blue tint to it, like a metallic blue. And then the top is more green. Now, I don't know if that's just the light hitting it differently. I'm not quite sure. But there you go. And again, this strap, man, this strap is really comfortable. I know I'm going to hate on the watch, but man, I like this strap. All right, let's go ahead and kill the studio light, kill the monitor. I want to get this out of my hands as soon as possible because, again, I don't want to get some sort of rash from this Invicta Boba Fett. Let's check out this Trinitrite or whatever it's called, Lume. I think just the hour and minute and maybe a little portion of the second hand is actually lumed. Let's see. Maybe the markers might have a very sparse application of lume on them. Let's see. All right, there we go. So now to the naked eye, the markers, the indexes are almost totally faded out. The hour and minute hand are still going pretty good. There is a tiny little luminous pip up here at 12 that again is almost totally faded out to the naked eye. But the camera can pick up lower light levels than the human eye can, so that's why you're able to see all this other stuff. But again, index is almost totally faded out. Luminous pip faded out. The little piece of lume on the second hand faded out, but you can still see the hour and minute hand. So there's the Trinite or Trinitite or whatever the heck they're calling it for the lume. There is your lume shot. Let's go ahead and cut everything back on. And anything else I want to tell you about this watch? Guys, not really, other than don't buy these things. Now, everybody can say, well, I'm a grown man. I could buy what I want. Absolutely, you sure can. If you want to waste your money and buy something like this, you are absolutely entitled to do so. Go out there and blow your money on every silly Invicta that comes out. That's absolutely your right to do that. But just know there are tons and tons of quality, reputable brands that you can buy from instead of having to put this silly thing on your wrist. Again, I don't understand why a grown man would wear this watch. I don't understand it, man. I mean, I know I can't even justify it, even though they're just trying to be fun or what. I just don't understand why anybody buys these watches. They're just silly. I mean, you're talking about probably like a $5 or $10 movement inside, maybe $20 at the most, and then $160 worth of crap around it. So, I mean, it's ridiculously big. It's unnecessarily large. It's unnecessarily heavy. It's unnecessarily ugly. I don't know why Invicta makes these watches. But I guess, actually, I'll just answer my own question. They make these watches because people buy them. You got that big old Invicta logo on the left-hand side that everybody, doesn't like. Even a lot of Invicta owners don't like that big logo over there on the left-hand side. But hey, again, if get this if you want to. You're a grown man. I have a couple commenters that just lose their SHIT whenever I post anything or comment about an Invicta watch. They just lose it. Absolutely lose it. And it just makes me laugh. It just really, really makes me laugh. So please keep those comments coming, guys, because you're really giving me, some good laughs off of those. And I definitely appreciate it. With everything going on today in today's world, I definitely need a good laugh. So please just keep losing your crap and just, furiously writing me these War and Peace long comments in the comment section. I mean, one guy, I think it was literally like a page and a half. He was just spitting all sorts of vitriol about how I didn't know what I was talking about. And then if he saw me in the street, he'd want to fight me. All sorts of crazy crap, man. It was hilarious. So, all right, guys, so here's your Boba Fett Fake-Ograph 54 or 58 millimeter. God, this thing is just huge. Absolutely huge. But again, I do like the strap. So there is a little light at the end of the tunnel for this Invicta. I do like the strap. I don't like this rope thing. It's some sort of painted, really ugly. I guess this is supposed to represent what Boba Fett looked like back in 1977, I guess, with all the different, you know, with the colorway, with the kind of dark burgundy and the dark green and the metallic red and all that other type of stuff. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, there you go, guys. So again, I would normally say, hey, you know, check out my Amazon channel if you want to pick this up. I'm not going to do that. If you want to find it on Amazon and pick it up or find one on eBay, maybe you can get the case. It's supposed to come with this watch on eBay. Again, that 3-slot Invicta / Star Wars case that I think is supposed to come with this. Now on the Amazon page, it actually says it's supposed to come with this, but I didn't get one. Again, who knows? Amazon's fault, Invicta's fault. Maybe they're not making the case anymore. Who knows? But anyway, so guys, it's been about it for this one. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. If I haven't pissed off any Invicta owners, you know, make sure you like and subscribe. And if I have pissed you off and you unsubscribe, hey man, do what you got to do. You know, go watch another review channel. I totally understand. If you want to, you know, there are a couple review channels out there that love Invicta watches. They love them. They promote them. They sell them. So if you want to, you know, check out one of those channels, by all means, check those guys out. But that's going to be about it for me, guys. So anyway, guys, like I said, if you want to like and subscribe, I would definitely appreciate that. And make sure you click that notification bell. And I've got a couple really cool watches coming up in the next couple weeks. I've always got cool stuff coming in, so make sure you stay tuned. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye. God, this thing is so heavy, I can't even hold it in my hand. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.